Hey guys, Monkey's Nuts.com again. Yeah, I'm stuck in another field without a dog this time. I followed a proper path thing over there through a decent sized gate, and yeah, there was no sign saying which way the path went. So what I'm doing is I'm walking over to this corner of the field now because I'm going along the gate line basically. Well, I'm looking along the gate line, and I'm trying to see if there's like another stile or gate or something over here. Sheep in that field there. There's sheep in that field over there. And there's loads of cow poo in this field. But I bought better shoes today, walking boots, because I wanted to go for a little walk, so I planned it a bit better. Got my rough jeans on as well, so God, gotta avoid all this poopy. What's over in this corner? Oh, it looks like there's a gate over there actually. Could be promising. And it looks like there's a stile thing that you can actually walk through, like a person gate. There's nothing over there. Oh, then we're heading this way then, aren't we? Because then that gate might lead into those woods over there. But no, basically, right, what this video is going to be a little bit about is basically damages to person and property. Now, the reason I'm bringing this subject up is because yesterday, whilst I was working, I've said before that I'm a delivery driver, and I was sat in my car inputting an address into my sat-nav, and obviously last night was, oh no, sorry, not last night because today's Monday, it's the night before, Saturday night, it was Halloween. And yeah, inputting an address, and two little kids were playing about, and they were running around my car, squirting, you know, that silly string at each other, having a bit of fun, so I was thinking nothing of it. And then one of them came up to my window and squirted it right in my face. So, and it was pretty funny at the time though. But yeah, so I didn't really think much of it. Just knew that they were like playing about and stuff. So, and then what was it, yesterday on my lunch break, I was having a little look around my car, and yeah, found a number of scuffs and scratches from God knows what. But it looks like they've been doing it for quite a while, because there are quite a few like new scuffs and scratches. Now, I've waxed my car like ages ago, well, not ages ago, about a week ago. I completely cleaned my car, waxed it and everything, so I know that they are new scratches. So yeah, there is a proper person gate up here. So yeah, I know that they are new ones. I can't guarantee that they were from those kids, but I'm obviously they're the only kids that have been running around my car. So, but they're mainly on the bonnet, which is where I saw them. I specifically saw them run around the bonnet. So I don't know, but I'm not that fussed. I mean, hopefully, fingers crossed, a bit of scratch remover can get rid of it. But it's not very pleasant finding that in your car. I mean, I know the kids and they don't really know what they're doing, but still, you'd think that. I mean, their parents were nowhere to be seen, and the oldest was probably like 10. Some guy up there doing clay pigeon shooting. It's a nice house, this. I don't know where this path goes. You see there's a little road down there. It's a lovely area, this. And there's a house there with like a million white vans. Like literally a million white vans. It's a bit mad. You've got the main road down there as well. I wonder where this path goes. And there is what looks like a Nissan 350Z there, with the whole front end taken off it. Oh, and there's a Nissan 350Z there with the back end off it. Looks like someone's been making a drift car or something. I'm wondering where this path goes now, to be honest. If it just goes from the main road, that's going to be boring. And I'll have to make some kind of like loop around to back to my car. Yeah, it looks like it just goes to the main road. Right, I'm going to switch the camera off now for a little bit, just until I find somewhere a bit better looking, a bit more picturesque. See you in a sec. Hey guys, I'm back. Yeah. So, right, I've just gone through a little town called Devour or Devour or something like that. And I'm currently going up a road called Carmel Hill, which I presume is obviously going up Carmel Hill. And that's what I will get to when I get to the top of this road. But yeah, back onto the subject of what I was talking about. The reason I'm talking about damages to your vehicle and stuff is partly because of the video that one of my recent videos where a cyclist goes into the side of the car, inside of my car. Now, there was no malicious intent from me in that point of view. I mean, he's going too fast. He, for whatever reason, claims that he just did not see me, or he thought that I was going to give way to him, or something like that, and he hit me. Now, the guy was nice at the scene, sort of like, he apologised. He said that if there were any damage to the vehicle that I wanted to repair or something, he would happily pay the cost. I could have taken it through insurance, however that would have been a claim on my insurance, not his. And you can claim against the person, which is what I was almost going to do, until he, well, I threatened him with court action because he refused to basically contact me or reply to my initial letter about it. Now, I didn't want it to come to court because at the end of the day, we had agreed that basically the only damage that he would pay would be for the window. Now, a lot of people will say that, oh, I let him off lightly with that, and because I said that, he thought that he could take a liberty with me, stuff like that. That might have been my mistake. But at the end of the day, was I to claim for everything? I mean, obviously I did not have the immediate funds to repair, because the way that it worked is that I repaired my car, I got a new window, got it fitted, and I paid, and then I gave him the receipts, said, right, this is what the damage that I've had to have replaced, this is how much it cost, please pay it. Now, the thing is, I couldn't have done that with all the body panels, because with all the damage that he did do, because I didn't have the money there to replace them all. Plus, I got that window from a scrapyard. They did have doors, they did have all the panels that I needed. However, if I'd bought them, they would have been in different colours, I would have had to spray them, get them properly treated and stuff. It wouldn't have been conducive. So at the end of the day, it really was not worth it. I mean, for the hassle. I mean, well, I haven't got any more money out of it. I couldn't claim compensation because what was he compensating? I had no injuries to myself. My passenger had no injuries. I really was not fussed about the car because all it needed was a window. It didn't really depreciate the value of the car because the gearbox went on the car, so I basically made no money out of it at all anyway. The cost of the window is actually more than what I sold the car for. I'm imagining that the path goes straight down here. That's where the little arrow was pointing. I'm going to go up on this little bank so that I don't stand in more doo-doo. But no. Right, this is the damage that he actually did. The front passenger door was badly dented. There was a scratch and a scuff on the top of the rear passenger side door. There was also a scratch in the middle of the rear passenger side door. The rear passenger side little B-pillar window, that had a chip in it. The rear passenger side quarter panel had a point dent in it and a scratch. What else? He'd actually managed to scratch the roof of the car with what I can only imagine was the rim of his window. And that was it. And obviously he smashed the window. Now, at the end of the day, it would have cost me near enough £200 to £300 to get the panels. Then I would have had them fitted, which would have probably been twice that. So you're looking at around about £500, £600 in total. Yes, I would have got a receipt for that. But at the end of the day, how long would the car have been out of my hands? Like, in terms of the window, I simply bought a window from the scrap heap. Same day I went, the next day, I went to my local garage, had it fitted in half an hour. That was it, all done. There's nothing else to it. Oh God, looks like what's this? It's been like a big fire thing here. Oh, it's all been dug out or something. Or is it a landslip? No, it's got little tractor tracks in it. That's not a landslip. But no, I mean, like, seriously, what was the point in like claiming for all the little bits? Yes, I had a right. Yes, I had a right to claim for all the little bit damage that he did, and maybe I should have claimed for all the little damages that he did. But it's the case of like trying to meet somewhere in the middle. I'm going to head over this vent gate over here, to be honest. I'm not going to go all the way there because I know how muddy it is. It's a case of coming to some kind of compromise. He said that he'd generally just started in a new job, which I can imagine meant that, like, he didn't have the... Well, actually, no, money wasn't a problem. See, he had a really nice big house. So he did not have any money concerns. So for the amount of money that I was claiming, that I was asking him for, which is 65 quid, anyone can pay 65 quid, it's not a massive thing. And at the end of the day, what, you're going to not pay 65 quid to go to court to pay probably 650 quid in court costs and stuff like that? Alright, it wouldn't be that much, it would only be like a couple, like, it would be probably about £100 in court costs. But I mean, he was pushing me to the point of having to take it to court by not replying and not paying. I mean, I don't quite understand why, but because initially his excuse for not paying was that he was waiting for the police incident report on the matter. Now, a week after the collision, I received the police report, obviously because it was a case open, case closed type thing, because they just made an incident statement, and then on the actual report they said it was agreed at the time that the two participants would come to an agreement on the remuneration of costs, of damages. So, obviously, I had that straight away and he would have had that at the same time, so using that as an excuse was sort of like a bit naughty, really. He couldn't get away with that as an excuse. How the hell am I going to get over this fence? It's all blocked up and stuff. There's a wall there, but there's barbed wire, so I'm not going to go anywhere near that. Ooh, I nearly fell in a puddle. Right, I'll be back in a sec. I'm just going to get over this fence. Right, I've got over the fence. So yeah, in terms of damages, people causing damage to your vehicle and stuff, like, there's not really much you can do about it. I mean, if I could prove that those kids had actually scratched my car, what would I have done about it? Gone to the parents? Oh yeah, they would have just told me to piss off. What, shouted at them? Oh yeah, I would have got in trouble for speaking to them. Because that's the day and age that sort of like we live in, where like you can't even talk to a kid without getting fucking put in jail. Because all of a sudden it's assumed that you've got malicious intent. Which not everyone does have. Yes, I'll admit, sort of like, I live in a bit of an area where like those kind of things happen. When I was a kid, one of my best friends was grabbed on some sand dunes by a man, and the man tried to take some pictures of him. And then sort of like, my friend didn't want to sort of say much about it, but I actually went out of my way to call the police, and then they had 2 police helicopters searching the dunes for him. There were like 5 police cars coming around. They were speaking to his parents, went through all that thing because it's a serious thing. But at the end of the day, why should we really be fearing sort of like each other? I mean, just because a kid's a minor doesn't mean like sort of like they don't have some kind of sense about them. Well, I was sort of like 14, 15. I knew consciously that I was a minor and I knew the law. So yeah, I was using that to my advantage that I probably shouldn't have, but I mean, it's not really a good thing. I'm going to turn this off because I think there's a lady down here. Is it a lady or was it a horse? No, it's a lady. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera off now because I don't want to talk and sound like a dick. So I'll see you in a sec. Bye. Right guys, I'm back. It wasn't actually a lady, it was a man. He was just moving some stones. He was quite nice. Anyway, now I'm in Greenfield. And by a big dam. I'm actually going to go over the top of the dam actually. I'm going to have to have a firm grip on the camera not to lose it though. I haven't been here quite a while, you know. But you can see here's the dam on this side, and on this side, like some ruins of like what I can only imagine is like an old factory or something. It's quite an interesting old thing. What's also interesting is that thing there on the floor. I mean, it's got little steps in it, so I can imagine. And it's like a real thing. It's really weird that. Maybe we'll be able to like get down to it. Now, anyway, back to the topic. So yeah, have you guys actually had any incidents where like people have caused damage to your vehicle, and you've had to fork out for it? because it's not a pleasant experience really. And this grid's very slippy. And the other thing is that I get vertigo, which is not helpful when this grid is see-through. Okay, I might try and find some other way back, because my vertigo is very bad, especially with things like that. See, look, that's not even that high, but because I can see through it, I don't like it. So let's actually go down to it. I was going to go up there, but nah, we're going to go down. Oh yeah, you can go right into it here. Oh god, it's very slippy. There's like wet leaves all over the ground, and they're hiding little roots and stuff. It's a big old place to have some lunch, to be honest. It is lunchtime, so. Ah, you see? You can actually go into these. I want to go over there and see what that thing is. Quite intriguing, this little place it is, oh yeah. Oh, I don't want to fall through a hole or something in here. Yeah, see, it is actually quite high, that little path. So, yeah. I need to stop whining about this. But I really dislike heights. Yeah, that is a weird thing, isn't it? It's got like a little whatever spool thing there. What does it say? Hollywell Stream. And it's got like different shapes and stuff on it. It's got fishes. A lot of fishes, a lot of aquatic animals. Greenfield Valley. Duffin Mouse Class. Yeah, I don't speak Welsh, so I don't know what the hell that is. Battery. Maybe it's a battery, this place. This is where like they battered fish or something. I'm gonna duff you up, fish. Oh yeah, I'm gonna batter you. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Yeah, ooh, yeah, I don't think it was that kind of battery. But I think I can hear people walking up there, and I just realised I sound like a massive dick. I'm going to continue walking up this little bit and then loop around. But yeah, if you had any incident where like someone, obviously a crash is a little bit different between car and car, because you can claim off someone's insurance. The insurance factor there is a nice helpful one. But in terms of people and stuff, you're not really left with much choice, to be honest. There's nothing you can really do about it, apart from take them to a small claims court. But then the important thing is you need to have 100% proof that they have caused the damage, and you need 100% of the that's just a car park. I'll go this way. You need 100% like confidence that you will win the case, and that they haven't got any ground to sit on. Which was the case in my incident. If that guy hadn't paid or hadn't contacted me, I would have taken it through court. I had photos proving that he was there. I had a video proving that he went into the side of me, which he did not know, because I never told him that I had it on video. Because what I was waiting for was it to go to court, and then I'd be like, oh, you want to go to court, do you? You're not going to bother contacting me, are you? Okay, fair enough. I'll just show them the video of you crashing into the side of me, which clearly shows it's you on the bike. and clearly shows that you ran the giveaway sign. See, the thing is, a lot of people said that I was really calm and stuff at the scene, and I handled it really well. Mainly that was because I was super tired. It was like 7:30 in the morning. I was just about to go on a 300-mile journey. And yeah, I was just really dopey. But no, it was partly because, like, I knew immediately when I got out of the car, well, not immediately, I knew after having a little gander about that, oh, I'll go up this way, that I was in the right and he was in the wrong. Actually, I'll go up this way. Because I knew straight away that he'd ran the giveaway sign. Because that's the way of making sense of things. I figure it out. I mean, I'm not stupid. So I can very easily put things together and do it, things like that. That's just my systematic way of doing things. Oh god, this path is a bit steep. There's a squirrel up here as well. I wonder if he'll want some nuts. I have got nuts on me, but they're not for him. That was a bad joke. Hello, Mr. Squirrel. Nope, he's run away. Just like everyone else in my life. Running away from me. So, yeah. If you've had any similar incidents with regards with people causing damage to your car or anything, or it doesn't have to be your car actually, property, anything like you're insured for that other people have caused. You see, I'm not against cyclists, and I'm never going to be against cyclists. That's why I sort of always cut it on his arm, and I was completely on sort of like Kevin side. He said, I don't want to go into too much information about the guy, but he told me that he was working at the hospital, and he said that he'd carry on cycling, and then patch himself up there. Now, you saw the picture of his arm with the cuts. Turns out they weren't actually that bad, but they looked like quite deep flesh wounds. I don't know anything about medical side. I just saw it pouring with blood, and I thought, right, it needs to be looked at anyway by a professional, because there could be glass or anything in there. And I think there was actually a bit of glass in there. So I called the ambulance for him, and he even when I called it, he was still like, oh no, I'll just carry on. I was like, no mate, you're getting an ambulance, end of. So I don't know if he knew that he was in the wrong and he was just trying to get out of it, but... And then when he was in the back of the ambulance, my dad informed me that it's probably the best option to call the police, which I did. And initially, the police officer said that it would be 50-50. He thought that it was both parties' fault, like it was just something that happened. So you just happened to collide. Then, after the cyclist had actually gone away in the ambulance to his house, I explained, right, look, giveaway sign, no giveaway sign. He ran the giveaway sign and hit the side of my car. Oh. Okay, case closed. Because I helped him bush up the glass and stuff off the road. And then after I explained to him what had happened, he said, oh right, yeah, it seems like it was actually his fault. And then he actually suggested not going through insurance, because he knew, he looked at my car and thought, right, how much is that going to cost this lad on insurance? Is it really worth it? No, it's not. Okay, he can just sort it out himself. So he was happy for me to do that, because I said that I'd taken photos, I'd got it on video. Well, I didn't know if I'd got it on video, but I said to him that it might be on video. Said that I've got his details, I've got all the evidence I need. So he was happy for me to go away and sort it out myself, which I was going to. But I don't know if he'd had any experience in incidents like that, but well, I'm just starting to ramble on now, to be honest. I don't know how long this video is going to be. Might end up being quite long, to be honest, with all my bloody shit that's coming out of my mouth. But no, the reason I'm doing these walking vlogs now is because obviously the one before where I got lost in the field has got like quite a lot of interest in it. A lot of people quite like that because they like seeing like the countryside and stuff, which I'm happy to do. Plus, sort of like, as it's like getting wintry time now, I might end up doing like, oh, I'm going to turn the camera off now. Yeah, that was just a man and his dog. So everyone's friendly at this time of day. This time of day? What's the time of day got to do with anything? Rightio. I think I'm going to end the video here then. But like I say, post your opinions on the matter in the comments. And I'm going to go down. Am I going to go down here? Am I going to go down there and break my neck? Yeah, I'm going to go down here. I want to take my mountain bike around here. It'd be awesome. So I plan to go on my bike later on today anyway. So, yeah. Oh shit, nearly fell. I might just keep the camera on because I'm going to probably fall on my arse at some point down here. Wreck me pants. They're shit pants anyway, so I'm not really arsed. I've already got a hole in my knee where I fell over when I was a bit drunk. So, yeah. I don't even know where the path goes. I'll just go down here. So yeah guys, I'm gonna head off now. Get some lunch. But I will see you in the next video. Next vlog or whatever. So what am I talking about? Bloody hell, Matthew, get your fucking words out. Yeah, this has been Monkey's.com, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!